Hi Libra, are you ready to hear my spirit guides psychic predictions and messages for you for this month of April? I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for April 2026. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in April and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Libra, now on to your April 2026 Psychic Tarot reading. I have to apologize right at the beginning of the reading. I'm having really bad allergies, so I'm sorry for all the sniffing and all of that. That's probably going to go on. So first card in your reading is the Ace of Rods, and this is new beginnings. It could be a new job, a birth of a child, a new relationship, receiving an inheritance, or some type of new beginning in some area of your life. You could get somebody that wants to give you some amazing gift or an opportunity. And you could feel like you hit it big, like you won the lottery. So if you got into any gambling or contests or, you could win. This could be a month that you win. If you had a collection of something and you were missing a specific piece to that collection or a specific item to that collection, this could be the month that you find it. Or even if it's not a collection, just something that you've been really looking for, hoping to find. Maybe it's a piece of clothing or footwear or something, but you haven't been able to find it. Lo and behold, this could be the month that you find it. Some of you that have been planning or pondering starting a company or business of some sort, this could be the month that you do it. If you don't do it in April, it could happen in May. This could be a month where you may feel like you want to be seen, like for your talents or your skills, or maybe you're on the dating site, like on the lookout to meet somebody, and or it could be for work, like a networking for work, to get a new job, or so you might really care about being seen in some capacity. And you could get an opportunity that could come to you where you could be part of something that could promote you or your work or your business. So it could be like a festival or a seminar or a retreat or something where somebody's holding this event and they give you the opportunity to be part of it. And it could end up blossoming and blooming for you and bring a lot of new beginnings to you with new clients, new customers, new business. If you have to negotiate or work out some kind of deal, it's going to go in your favor. Maybe this is with a boss. Maybe you're like, I want a better schedule. Let's negotiate this. And you get the better schedule. Or you want to negotiate, you're buying something, maybe a house or a car or something. And you're like, okay, I'm in the negotiations, and the negotiations end up going in your favor. So the next card in your reading is the Hangman, and this is being in limbo, not moving forward, not moving backward, being in a state of suspended animation, and you have to draw strongly from your own psychic ability and your own intuition when the Hangman shows up. The Hangman could also indicate you're waiting for something too. It's a time you really have to believe in yourself. You need to have self-confidence, and you need to believe in the work that you do, your skills, your talents, or just believe in yourself more. I feel at times you have issues with this, or you struggle with it. And you could feel a little frustrated. You may feel like, I make things clear to people, but they don't listen, or they don't fully understand or know where I'm coming from. So you could feel like that. Like, I explained this to people. I made it clear to them. Why are they not getting it? So you could feel like you get kept in limbo by people because maybe they're not listening or not paying attention the way that they should. This is a month you could have issues with soreness, sore muscles, especially if you started a workout program. Maybe you're walking or lifting weights, or you're, doing some kind of new physical activity, playing tennis or racquetball, or I don't know, lifting weights. Did I already say that? And you could have soreness of muscles could come up for you in April. You could be a little frustrated with timing because you may feel like you're waiting. Like maybe you made an offer on something, but the people aren't getting back to you quickly. Or you went on a job interview and you want to know, did you get the job or you didn't? Like some kind of like situation where you feel a little bit in limbo, like you're frustrated and you're waiting for a response. It's a good use of your energy during that time frame to use positive visualization. Visualize you getting that job, or visualizing the deal you're waiting for to go through. Like visualize it happening. It's the best use of your energy when you're in that waiting or limbo state of being. Your creative energies could be very high right now. And if you're good with like any like DIY projects or making any kind of crafts, or dream catchers come to mind for some reason. So if you know how to make dream catchers, or some other, maybe things for the yard, like make molds out of different things and pour cement in them and make planters. I don't know what you're good at, but this would be your creative energy. It would be a good use of your energy in April and also in May. So card number 3 for you is the 10 of Cups. This is happily ever after. Happy home, happy family. Could be happy, like your emotions. You just are feeling like, everything's coming up roses for you, emotionally speaking. Some of you are going to buy something like a house or a vacation home or a property that maybe you're going to flip, or renovate to rent out to other people. You're going to have the best clued in eye to find out where the bargains are this month. So if you're good at shopping, or you're looking for deals, this is the month will be very good for you. If you buy a home or you're selling your home, you could either be attending open houses, or you yourself could have an open house where people will attend. You could seek restitution from something where maybe if you had an issue with a neighbor, or with a boss, like, or a company or business you deal with or work for, or like you did any business with them, they could owe you money for something. Maybe it's like something they were supposed to give you and they didn't give it to you. So now you're going to get that restitution. So getting restitution comes up here. If you have valuables of any kind, this is the month to sell them. They will sell well for you. This could be small items, could be jewelry, watches, antiques, or it doesn't have to be all small, it could be big items too. If you had any medical testing done, I feel the results come back positive, like better than what the results were before. So if they check your levels of any kind in your blood, or they do any kind of testing of you medically, I feel the test results come back in a good way, better than the previous test results. If you've had more than one, the one you have this month will come back much more favorably for you. It will be looking better. You could have somebody in your family or a friend that wants you to help them out financially. They may need a loan, or so they may want to borrow money from you, or if they're a close enough relative, maybe they're just hoping you're going to give it to them. But you could have a family member that comes to you, or maybe if it's not money, maybe they need a place to stay. Maybe they're having a house built and they don't have anywhere to stay. So they want to stay with you for a couple of weeks or months. Or something else could have happened in their life and they need a place to stay. So they could be, wanting to stay with you for a period of time, borrow money from you, or hope you're going to give them money. Could come up here. So before we go on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to jump in here and let you know that I have some new video series you might be interested in getting. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2026 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are available for each sign of the zodiac. I do the What's Lucky and New for You every year, and they are a very popular video series. You might want to get both your sun sign and your rising sign in those videos. Also, my full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, March 3rd, 2026, affects Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac are available. These eclipses, we had one in February where I used the same format, the one in Aquarius. I used the same format in this one, and you may want to get these because you're being affected by these eclipses 6 to 9 months or even up to a year. So you may want to check them out and get your sun sign and your rising sign in those video series, or whatever sign normally resonates with you on the readings I put on YouTube and Rumble. These videos are all available on my Vimeo on-demand videos and on my Patreon shop. Those links are posted down below, and eventually they go over to my website, theluckymermaid.com, on the videos page. Also, my psychic crystal readings for April 2026 are available. They are a continuation and an expansion of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing right now. And you may also want to get March's readings, because I've got to tell you, timing is different for all of you in these general readings. So things I've predicted in March could be happening in April or later on. Just like this April reading, these messages are going to happen. Not all of them will happen to you in April. So you may want to check out the psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Also, my Neptune in Aries psychic tarot and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac are available. I was listening to an astrologer and it reminded me that I need to talk about these still because uh, Neptune in Aries is lasting for 14 years. It went in on October of 2025. It retrograded back into Pisces for a little bit. But as of January of this year of 2026, it will be Neptune in Aries for the next 14 years until March of 2039. These videos are very long, so you may want to check them out and see how Neptune in Aries is going to affect you. And you may want to get your sun sign and your rising sign in that video series. So now on to your card number 4. So now on to card number 4, you got 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. So you could be feeling filled with happiness, contentment, some kind of wish that you wanted to see could come true now. If you were trying to get into a school, a training program, or a club, group, or organization, I feel you will find out you get accepted now. There could be, and this could hold open the doorway of many other opportunities that are going to come to you in the future that you may not realize the impact of it right now. I mean, you may be happy about this now, but later on in a year or 2 years down the road, you may feel like this was the best thing that ever happened to you because a lot of doorways opened up for you. If you sell products or services, they could be on fire this month. They could do really super well. So as I said earlier, this, I believe I said it earlier. If I didn't, I should have. This is a good month for promotion. So I feel like you do really well with your selling your products and services, and especially if you've promoted your products and services. If there was somebody in your life that was like a sweetheart to you, and you guys parted ways for whatever the reasons, they could enter back into your life now. Or somebody that you have a romantic interest in, somebody that you have a crush on, that crush could grow and turn into something, and a relationship could get actualized for you in April or May. You could have somebody that's like sweet on you. They may want to take you out, go out on a date. So like dating possibilities come up here strongly if you're single. If you have a business, you could start to see your products or services everywhere, or people talking about it. Like you could be the buzz on the social media circuit, like something you did, something you do, something you sell, something you've promoted. You could be like the talk of the town. There could be a lot of buzz. Or if you sell, like if you make things or create things, you could see yourself, oh, look, there it is there. Somebody bought it. Somebody's got that. It could be something you made or created. This could be a time where you find out you're going to inherit some money, or you actually inherit the money. You're either going to find out you're going to inherit some money, or you find out, or you either inherit it or find out that you're going to inherit money. And you could be really happy about this because you may already have that money earmarked for, like maybe you want to send your child to college, or you want to go back to school, or some, fantastic trip or getaway you want to take. This could be like, oh, this is great news because, nothing's free, right? You have to pay for it. So it's like the money could come in at the nick of time, or just when you would want it the most. Your last card in this reading is the Death card. This is a card of transformation, something ending so something new could begin. Some of you could see a bad accident in your neighborhood. And it could be like, it could involve cars, crashing, but it could be other things. It could be some other kind of accident. And you may have to go to the police, or they may question you, like if you're a witness. You may have to tell them what you've seen. There could also be something in your neighborhood, a house or a garage or a shed or something that catches fire. Now, it could be on your property, but I really feel like it's near you, like across the street or, I don't feel it's right next door. I feel like you're watching it. If you've had issues with family members, you guys could be on a collision course with each other that needs to be solved. Now, not everybody in this situation may feel like it needs to be solved. Maybe you feel like it needs to be solved, or they feel like it. Maybe you don't both feel like it, but for some of you, you might. So if there's been like problems with a family member, it could be in-laws too. It doesn't have to be one of your blood relatives. It could be one of your in-laws. There could be a clash of personalities, a clash of wills. There could be things that, were said that were hurtful, that could have transformed a relationship that would have been, was like going along okay, and then it derails the relationship. So you could experience clashes with a family member, whether it's an in-law or a blood relative. But the guides, my spirit guides, are saying it's like a problem that needs to get solved. I don't think the guides think you should just have the collision course and be mad at each other and leave it alone. But it's up to you. It's your karma. It's your situation. You could witness people piling on to something that you totally don't agree with. So I feel like that's more like something going on out in the world, like a war or some kind of conflict or something that a lot of people like pile on and are like in agreement about it and for it, but you may be totally against it. And you may not be the only one totally against it, but there's something you're going to see, could happen in your own personal life as well, where there's an issue or there's something and you see people pile on to it and like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you're on the outside going, no, no, no. So that could crop up for you. Like I said, with witnessing things out in the world, or it could happen in your own personal life. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you to work with, use, and wear in April 2026 is clear quartz, and Scorpio and Capricorn also got clear quartz as well for this month of April. And clear quartz enhances psychic ability. It also aids in concentration and unlocks memory. It stimulates the immune system and brings the body back into balance. And clear quartz harmonizes the chakras and aligns the subtle bodies. If you wear this stone or carry it with you in April and maybe even in May, you're going to feel very energized. It's going to help clear mental fogginess. And it's also going to help like give you new and broader perspectives of situations. It's going to really strongly connect with your consciousness. So if your mind is too cluttered, too scattered, too cluttered, it's going to clear up your thinking, clear up your mind, clear up your mental state. If you're having any issues with colds, allergies, sinus problems, or anything like that, I feel it will also help move these things along and, get them out of your body so you're not being plagued by those issues. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell and all, and that way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box and on my website. Eventually, they get over on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So I hope you all have an absolutely amazing month of April. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.